guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. I'm going to struggle to not get angry during this video. I'll try my best. But well, isn't it the results of your own stupid actions? There's an entitled woman who's written an article in the Sydney Morning Herald, and this is fresh as of January 24th, which is literally yesterday. She says, I'm a single mother, want to give me a hand with the groceries? No. And this whole article is how she got a surrogate. She didn't even have a man involved in having the kid. And now she's angry that no one wants to help her. Stunning and brave, strong, but society now should communally help look after her kid. You know who usually does that? A family. But she was too good for a family. So instead, she's decided she's gonna roast men because they don't want to help her now. It's consequences of your own actions. And this is why so many men are saying chivalry's dead. Like, no, you want us to just be nice and helpful to you? No, you crap on us constantly. You make fun of us in movies. You shame us. Every action we do is poisonous or toxic. No, you're on your own. That's what's going to happen. And you asked for this. This is by a woman named Alexandra Collier. She says, and she writes this creatively like a woman, but we're going to work our way through it. As I haul multiple shopping bags for my boot while my toddler skitters between parked cars, a neighbor nods hello from his back porch while ashing his smoke. Each week, despite knowing that I'm a solo mother by choice with a donor-conceived son and no partner at home, my neighbor watches me teeter inside a leaning tower of motherhood with hefty bags and yelling child attached to my shins. I smile brightly and say hello, but my mind is a static of expletives. Why doesn't he offer to effing help? Well, you see, my dear, this is from the Good Men Project, and this is just one of thousands of articles available on the subject. Dear men, women don't want to be saved. We don't want you to open the doors for us. We don't need your help. We're strong. We're capable. Stop mansplaining. Stop helping. So dude's like, I'm not going to help. And she didn't ask why. She's too proud. She thinks she thinks he should just jump to her rescue because I'm a woman. Those days are done. Now, here's the thing. If she's a very nice woman and she was polite and she said, hey, I've got XYZ I need a hand with. Could you help me? I think it's perfectly fine for a man to say, yeah, I'll mow your lawn for you. I get paid $20 an hour. If she doesn't like that, then you can always say, boy, too bad you don't have a husband to help you out with this stuff, but hey, you're a single mom. You're strong and capable. She said, it's not entirely my neighbor's fault. Of course it's not. It's not his fault at all. I could ask him to help, but I don't. What's stopping me? I consciously chose the solo path, of course, and I embraced all the work and self-reliance it would entail. Did you, though? Did you really embrace it? Doesn't sound like it. That said, I know plenty of other mothers with partners and multiple jobs who often need an extra set of hands. Oh, but they have partners. They have men. They have fathers to their children. Maybe you should have thought of that. She said, if this were a town square 100 years ago, my neighbor would no doubt get off his arse and help me carry my bags or watch my child while I do the return trip to that second load. No, if it was a town square 100 years ago, you'd have a father and probably a grandfather and his grandfather, or you would have a father and you would have a grandfather and he would have a father and he would have a grandfather, and they would be mothers and grandmas and the family would take care of itself. But we don't believe in the family anymore now, do we, Ms. Strong, entitled, empowered feminist? Do you think a stranger would just be allowed to come up 100 years ago and go, I'll take your kid, lady, and wander off? I don't think so. As a matter of fact, single fathers that are walking into grocery store with their kids in their arms are oftentimes looked at like they're bad guys because they have kids and there's no woman around. So don't give me this crap. She says, I don't ask my neighbor to help because for my generation of parents has swallowed the belief that parenting should be shouldered alone. No, you feminists believe this. You strong, empowered, single women believe this. I don't believe this. I don't think a kid should just have a mom or just have a dad. I think families should be a unit. But isn't it funny how now she's putting her problems on society at whole? This isn't me. This is society making these decisions. Bull honky. I almost swore. I'm trying to keep this clean for YouTube. Many people have moved away from their hometowns to other cities or countries, find themselves without support of family or the reliance on old friends. That's your fault. That's on you. You had to chase your dream of being a single mom and a job. Well, now you got your career job. No family, no one that cares about you. Deal with it. Parenting, instead of being shared, has become isolating, exhausting, and expensive. Oh, but it could have been shared if maybe all the women that decide to get divorces and leave their men don't push for sole custody for extra child support. This is from core-law.com, and this is an attorney that's in Utah. I just grabbed one at random. Statistics show that women are awarded child custody in nearly 90% of all cases. And while a bias against men in child custody cases has been around for decades, let's explain why this is happening from a legal perspective. And it boils down to bias. 90% of the time, women get custody. Just remember that. But again, you had this kid on your own. It wasn't a divorce. It wasn't a marriage that fell through. It wasn't a one-night hookup. She purposely walked into a juice bank, said, I would like a child, filled out the paperwork, paid the money, got the kid. She did it 100% alone. But now when things are a little tough, now it's, oh, help me. Help me. This is unfair. The world's unfair. Boo-hoo. She said, we'd rather pay a stranger to enter the intimate, ecstatic, and porridge-smeared corners of our life than feel indebted to a friend. In other words, she's like, I'll pay for a nanny and babysitters to come in instead of a friend because I don't want to hassle them. Boy, if only you had maybe a husband or a family around to help you with this stuff. I'm part of a movement that is trying to reclaim a village model of parenting. As American author and solo mom Mickey Morissette writes, the goal of a single parent is not to raise our children alone. The goal is to consciously create the village in which we and our children will thrive. Really? It's almost as if the parental unit, a nuclear family, would be ideal for this, wouldn't it? Each week, despite my discomfort, I push against the belief I must be self-sufficient. I get by with a lot of help from my parents. Oh, so they are still around helping. My brother. And the angels I pay, like child care educators and babysitters. More occasionally, I ask friends, another mother is watching my son so I can write these words. So you've got friends, parents, a brother, child care educators, babysitters. Occasionally you ask friends. Sounds like you've got a ton of help. What's the only thing that seems to be missing from all those people helping you? If I could put a finger on it. So weird. Oh, a father, a husband, somebody that actually cares about you. She says it goes without saying the task of parenting falls mostly squarely upon women. The aching backs of mothers. Again, 90% of child custody cases go to women. But she doesn't have there's no father involved, so she can't get him involved in the life. But when you're talking about all mothers, that, oh, these burdens unfairly impose on women, you're the ones that are trying to get child custody. 90% of the time they're given to you so you can get more child support. Take that child support and get your child care educators and your nannies and your babysitters. That's what you wanted. But you know what? If there was a father that had 50-50 custody, even if you didn't work out and you got divorced and all that stuff, guess what? The 50% of the time that the husband have the kids, you could get some work done. You could go out on fun times with your friends. You could go on dates or whatever you wanted to. If only there was another responsible adult in the room other than, well, kind of you. Anyway, she says, and beyond that, to other women who work for paltry wages to care for our children or wipe our kitchen benches. The paltry wages, like I did in another video, where women are out earning men between 4% and 22%, depending on 146 out of 150 cities. Nice try. Try again. And that's for equal jobs. So sorry, ladies. You can't fall back on that excuse either. As the New Yorker columnist Gia Tolentino wrote, many of the modern rituals of motherhood, all the female baby shower, all the mommy WhatsApp groups, teach that caregiving is a project for women to figure out with other women. But what if we all saw ourselves as parents, no matter our gender or our parental status? Why? What? Why would I see myself as a parent, no matter my parental status? So I'm not a parent, but I should now act like a parent to help you with your kid? I don't think so. I keep saying that and I don't hit my button.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, sir.
Why would I act as a parent to your child? My God, you'd probably claim I was doing something improper. As a single parent, I'm not the only one who could benefit from more support. Married straights, other couples, gay couples, single dads, 10% of the time, foster parents, grandparents, all of us gain from raising our children collectively. No, they don't. No, they don't. I mean, they do collectively, yes. But see, you need to have this all in place before you have children. But she decided to jump the gun. Single woman, go into a bank. Boom, I'm a mom. Oh, now I need help. Now you got that backwards. But again, remember, it's feminists and all these other crazy women that are, we don't need no men, and we'll be single and we're powerful and strong. Well, be strong. Be strong when you're a fine ass mama. I don't know why I said it that way, but I can't help but being sarcastic and angry about this stuff. You know, these women go out there and we rule the world and we're so powerful. I know many of you guys that have commented are like, I'm a single dad and, you know, I got to do this and I got to do. I don't see you writing articles and crying for help. You know, you tough it out. But what do women need? Women need a community. Well, hey, you know what? That community is not going to care about your kid as much as you do. They're not going to help you. And now you're on your own. So deal with it. And I feel bad for the kid. That's who I really feel bad for out of all of this. The kid didn't ask for this. And I'm sure the kid has friends in school, and it sounds like if she's getting stay-at-home babysitters and educator caregivers, and she's doing fine for herself. So the kid sounds like he's going to be doing okay. But you know what? Fatherless homes are and raising those kids, those are the kids that end up with all the issues in life. They're the ones that go out and harm people. They're not all of them, I'm saying statistically. The ones that do harm to people are those. The ones that have the depression problems are those. The ones on medication, ADHD, all this stuff. No dads. And you purposefully brought one in the life without dad. So at this point, you might be thinking, I'm here, I'm willing to help. Nope. No. Let me tell you how. Nope. Offer to carry shopping inside. Nope. Put a child into a car seat. Nope. Oh, a stranger comes up and says, hey, I'll put your kid in your car seat for you. You'd be calling the cops. Don't even lie. As a matter of fact, you'd probably take down his license plate and call, I don't know, the cops on him. Lift a pram up the stairs. Nope. Ask a mother if she needs to go to the bathroom alone without the child barnacle before you part ways. Okay, let's play this out, dingbat. You're standing in line for a bathroom. I come up and I go, I'll hold your kid for you while you're in the bathroom.
They put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing.
Straight to jail. Get the out of here. Pick up some groceries or coffee on your way over. We'll pay you back, we promise. I am not a delivery service. I'm not your maid. I'm not your butler. I'm not your friend. I'm not your chauffeur. I'm not your protector. Not the police. I'm not your financier. I'm nothing. You are nothing to me, because I would not want to wrongly offer my help and be called a bad, toxic male, shouldering my way into your life. I will let you be strong. I know you don't need saving. It's hard out there, but you're strong. I'll let you do it. You can do this. She says, if you're sitting at home scrolling away your evening, then relocate your screen time to my place so that I can step into the night air as my child sleeps. Dear stranger, dear whoever reader, come over to my house and watch my kid for me. What? You know, it's so tempting to find out where this woman lives. Hit the door, dressed just like I am, right? Because she doesn't know I'm a successful former network engineer and I'm doing well for myself. All she'd do is judge me based on this. And I would literally ring her doorbell and go, "Hi, I read your article about you needing help." And I would purposely do it deadpan like this. "Hi, I read an article where you said you needed help watching your children while you go outside of the house. I'm here to help." How would that turn out? My rice would be being read to me in 3 minutes. What? But again, it shows you the disconnect these dingbats have with the real world. She says, make concrete suggestions, food or furniture assemblage. Oh, so now I'm a handyman for you? Or taking my son to the playground for an hour. Know that I'm capable as hell, but I'm also constantly tired and often stretched thin. Ding dong. I'd like to take your child to a playground for an hour. Okay, lady. Know that I can't drive across town to meet you for a social outing, as my child will whine all the way there. Oh, as if it's only, children whining is a thing, and it's been a thing for 1,000 years, but now all of a sudden, no. Matter of fact, I live here in Knoxville. I go downtown Knoxville all the time. I'm in restaurants. There's families. Sometimes a kid starts crying a little bit. It's not like I start picking up plates of food and throwing it at the kid. Now, if the kid goes on and on and on, most of the time the parents get up and they'll tell the waiter, "We're just going to step outside for a minute until he finishes crying." You can't do that on an airplane. Although some families, I'd like to see them try it. I'm kidding. It's not that, but again, it's always a story. It's always, woe is me, nothing is my fault. It's everyone else's fault for not being here for me. And it's just going to get worse. This woman looks like she's in her freaking 40s. Just wait until the next group of snowflakes come up. Oh my God, is this going to be out of control? And then she says, you, dear reader, you are here to raise a child. To teach it about words and weather and the crime of double dipping. You can show a kid how to be in the world, to teach him to be a person who stands up from his porch and asks, "Need a hand?" As if that would be a role for a father. If only there was a man that was somehow connected to this child in some way that would care for him. Now, I just clicked to see some of the comments here. Comments are now closed. Guys, this article came out yesterday. Let me sort by most respected. This is from someone named Succulent Chinese Meal. I love the internet. It's not entirely my neighbor's fault. It's not your neighbor's fault at all. Maybe he decided years ago he doesn't want to watch children or carry extra groceries and would prefer to sit on his deck with a smoke. That's the choice he made. You made the choice of being a single parent on purpose. So your own decision, and don't expect the rest of the world to help. No one owes you spending their evening at your house watching your child or cooking you dinner. I'll just read like 2 or 3 more here. What a load of sanctimonious nonsense. How would you feel if your neighbor asked to hang his washing out every time he did a load? Ask for the reward of your toddler hurtling himself on my back? No, thank you. What on earth makes you think anyone would enjoy that? Let's see. Plenty of men have had their desire to help knocked out of them for a whole host of reasons. Rudeness, suspicion of motives, fear of false allegations. It goes on. That's kind of what I was getting to. Now, I didn't read any of these comments before the video. I'll be completely fair here. Right here, this is 100% valid. This is a reply to the previous one. It's perfectly understandable that some neighbors will be fearing of repercussions and use their discretion to opt out of any involvement. Sad but true. Yes, and it was the women that do it. It's the accusations and taking advantage and all the news articles about. Hey, we got some representation here. Indeed, why would men help? So much toxic masculinity out there with fighting bushfires, going to war, getting kicked off the Titanic last, or helping carry bags. No wonder men are also going their own way. You guys get it. I'll leave it there. One thing I will mention, guys, this Saturday, now for you on YouTube, I'm going to be over at Locals. We're going to do dating profile of the day. If you want to join us over there as a member, which is free, you get to see the extra stuff I put on my videos. You can't comment on the forums. You can't post. You don't see any advertisement. But remember, it's $4 or $5. It's $4 a month if you sign up for a year, $5 for a full. If you do monthly. The reason why is there's no ads. It's community supported, but that also means no censorship. So if you want to be part of the community, we've got like 55,000 members over there. I wish they were all supporters. I would retire an exceptionally wealthy man. But become a supporter today. Just try it for a month. I think I have a promo code Joker is wild, all caps, all one word. Try it for a month if you want to see what it's all about. I think you'll love the community and you'll come on board. But for members and supporters, every Saturday I do a movie night. I forget what I said we were going to do for. Let me see if I wrote it down. I forget what we said we're going to do. Maybe I'll do like Falling Down and I don't know, Kentucky Fried Chicken or something like that. We do movies. We stream them. We have drinks. There's like 150 people in my movie streams. We're joking. We're sending memes. We get off topic. We have a lot of fun. So go over and check it out today. If you got nothing going on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we put up links for different time zones, and we got guys all over the world joining us. It's not over there just to see a little bit extra on my videos. There's a whole community of like-minded men, a couple of really red-pilled women that are over there. We have a great time. It is my favorite place to be on the internet, to be honest with you. So come over and check it out today.